Check. Alright. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. New episode of The Session. You got your girl, Young Nisa, in the building. My dog, G-Man, the street correspondent. BJ, what's up?
What's happening? What's
back
happening?
At it, like
I'm back at it. Back at it like a crack addict.
So much to talk about, y'all. So much. Like, it's been a lot of albums released. Hip hop is looking kind of good starting first quarter 2017. Not only did we have More Life, Drake, we had Rick Ross, Rather Me Than You, Big Sean. Now those are some big records. What we thinking about that, man? You gotta tell me what y'all think about the More Life album. Come on.
Correspondent, you go first. I'm gonna pick it back off you.
Man, look, I expect nothing less out of love the More Life album. You gotta love it. You got, I mean, it's Drake. You gotta love it. You got 71 writers that's helping you with it. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, it gotta be good.
It better be fire.
It got to be good. It got to be good.
It better be fire.
You know.
But my thing, I think he should have broke it up though. I really do. I think he should have broke it up into like a double disc or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got like Views Drake, and then you got, I don't know what album was he kind of hard on. I don't know.
Oh, I wonder.
Or like Drake when he was doing DJ Khaled records. Like
Yeah, I
wonder how that work in this you know, streaming age though. I wonder how that will work. You probably still end up in the same, because nobody's buying physicals really.
This is true, but he could have pulled a Future.
Yeah.
I thought
Ross.
I thought the Drake album was. I thought he had some bangers on there, but I just thought it was some of the Caribbean music that he had on there. It's like it didn't match the album, but it's a good album to me.
See, but me, albums, like, and it's to go into the Ray Ross joint, albums to me is like a collective that's telling them an overall story.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake, to me, was just everywhere. There's just like a bunch of good songs.
Right.
Just put them on the playlist.
He had a whole lot of, like, you know, Drake do that every album. No, he has to find a new lane to divulge himself into so he can remain that relevant. You know, this time right now it just happens to be, isn't he on a UK tour? It's the UK influence right now. You know, he got the grime scene, you got Gigs, and you got Skepta, and you know, So
did y'all listen to Big Sean?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So y'all think Big Sean is finally stepping into you know what I'm saying, him being your top 5? You know, like a lot of people say he was overlooked, or he feels like he's overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Do you think this album's gonna do it? Because that's what he basically talking about. Is like, look,
you gotta accept me. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a huge Big Sean fan, but top 5 is still a little too. He's still, to me, not there yet, but he getting there. He getting there. This album showed a lot of growth. Yeah. Man, dude, it like Sean, it's all adding up. Just like we were saying, how it's kind of like a story, like a book. Yeah. Sean adding up, so he's staying on task with what he's trying to do.
Throw this at you,
I'm telling you,
what you
dope
think,
album. What
you think about Kendrick coming at Sean with that Heart Part 4? You know what I'm saying? Be humble. Listen to the hook. Hold up, sit down like that. He, you know what I'm saying? What you think that's gonna do to Sean?
I don't think Sean is that cat. I don't think he gonna reply. I mean, if he do, it's gonna be something subliminal. But I think at this point in Sean's life, I think he just chilling. You can tell. He just kind of chilling.
I think he needs to reply. The only reason I'm saying that is because on his album, he got that song called No More Interviews. Mm-hmm. On that song, he blowing on Kendrick now. He's saying, you know, rappers acting like they sound like they got an asthma attack, and when you rap it back, it sounds like trash when you rapping it back, and you know what I'm saying? So he called that challenge.
Yeah.
Kendrick wasn't even, and it's probably because he tired of Kendrick watching him on here. You got the Holy Key, you got Control. You know, he probably feeling washed, so he probably getting tired of people saying it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Kendrick had stepped up, and the way that Kendrick did it was masterful.
Man, but Kendrick is such a beast, man.
Little bitch.
That humble is crazy. The video alone, like the artistic value that Kendrick give you, along with his, you know what I'm saying, his lyrics. So.
I think so too.
Very creative. Yeah,
I haven't seen a video shot like that with the scenery and the symmetry, and I ain't seen that in a long time. You know, usually it's just cars, clothes, hoes, and jewelry.
That's it.
And we got a video.
I'm so sick of seeing that crap, man. For real.
I think this really did it. Yeah.
So, and this is not on topic, but it is on topic real quick. How y'all feel about J. Cole just went platinum? J. Cole isn't doing everything opposite of what the rap game is telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? The Dolphs, the 2 Chainz, the Quavos. You know what I'm saying? What their stuff looks like. He doing his own thing. Do you think that once Kendrick drops, it's gonna be like a wave of other artists that can come in? You know what I'm saying? And be themselves, basically, not do the hoes and the clothes and the jewelry and.
I think only a select few can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect Cole because he different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I respect him because he bring a different flavor. Like to me he the old hip hop, but in a new way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he can do it.
Like we was talking about earlier.
He can do it.
I agree with that. I think it's a lot of cats out here who are trying to actually do that. But to do it and be successful is a whole nother bowl of cookies.
To me it show leadership.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can lead.
Keep in
He's
mind-
not following nobody else's ideas. He got his own.
And let's not forget who created this mold that they following. That Kanye West created this.
That's true.
You know, before
That's
Kanye, you had to be a gangster to be successful
You
like
did.
that rapping. You had to be a thug. You had to be G.
Well, hey, you know what? That's a good topic, and I want to ask y'all something. We ain't gonna stay on it long. I just want to ask.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay, so in the era of, like you said, gotta be thug and all that kind of stuff, we did have a few conscious rappers. Name 2 of them.
And
In that era, when the gangster rap took over, name me 2 conscious rappers that were like highly popular.
let's say KRS-One.
Okay.
Is this the era?
It's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of older.
Let's go up by 5 years.
Common.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
one.
Common. Yeah.
Yeah, Common. Who else? Solo artists?
Outkast. It don't have to
Yeah,
be solo.
I was about to say, it have to be
because
Outkast.
Outkast wasn't really gangster. You see what I'm saying? They was kind of like
Well, I
Colish.
mean, you got like Public Enemy. You had a couple of.
See,
You
that's
had some
older.
people- You got
Yeah,
some
they're
people
still
doing
older,
their
yeah.
little thing. Goody Mob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they do it
yeah.
to the extent that Kanye West did it.
No.
See,
I think West
It's like another
West-
category. You
That
know?
he
man
made a hell of a
backpack
statement.
rap dope because you got to think about who, like just him being affiliated with them. Who was now they were hot on their own. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like a Talib Kweli. You know what I'm saying? Like Talib
Yes.
was what you know
Yes.
what I'm saying. Now I say it's a combination of like Chappelle show too, because Chappelle at the height of his career he was having those type of artists on his shows. But you know what I'm saying? Like Kanye made
He
it
had
cool.
Most Def do the backseat
Yeah,
freestyle.
yeah.
Kanye made cats come out of the trap. Like didn't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And
And I'm
he
looking
influenced
pretty
the
good in my
generation
pink
of
polo.
kids.
Yeah.
They otherwise probably would have just been gangsters.
Yeah.
Coming up, you know?
Kanye, yo. I ain't gonna. I missed that Kanye.
Yeah, I don't
I was watching a old interview from 2002 when he was on MTV, like in the studio, or whatever. I mean, he just to see how excited he was about finally getting in that door, and you know what I'm saying, all of his ideas. Now he got crazy ideas, period.
Yeah.
Whatever he do, but just to see what he was bringing to the culture.
Because
I
he was
think
hungry.
Fame hurt
His
him.
hunger was different back then. It was. I'm not saying he's still just as hungry right now, but his hunger is for something else right now.
Yeah.
I think Fame hurt him.
Yeah.
I think the height of fame that he got, I think it is too high. That's what I think.
I'm sure it definitely did something to him. But can you get that high without it doing something to you?
I don't think you can. I mean, only person, well, not only person, but the only people that I see from the outside looking in is like a J or a B.
They deal with
you know
it
what I'm
well.
saying? They deal with it really well.
We don't really know.
But we don't know they, you know what I'm saying, perils.
I'll tell you one thing 50 Cent said make a lot of sense. He was like, if you say, I made all this money and it hasn't changed me, then you just haven't made enough money yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna move differently when you get to
You
a
get a
certain
certain
level.
amount of- yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So moving along, we ain't gonna stay on it too long.
All right, sure. Let's
Tupac inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, round of applause for that.
Long time coming.
Long
man.
time coming.
Long time coming. man.
This is crazy to me, man. I never thought I would see this day. Like I never thought I'd see a black president. Okay, but you know they just had the performances. You know, honoring my boy T.I. You know, Tip with the bustier. The leather bustier.
She said the bustier.
He clapped back at the internet this week, man. He went on IG.
did.
You know the internet is ruthless.
Yeah, they don't care.
They do not care who
Yeah,
y'all are, where you from.
He clapped though. And I agree
What y'all
with
think
what
about
he
that
said.
though?
What you think, BJ?
It didn't fit him. It didn't fit T.I. We were talking about earlier off air. I think Tupac was the only person that can get away with it.
Yeah.
T.I. can't get away with it, and he played himself with the bustier.
Yeah,
if that's what y'all got, the bustier.
I mean,
they don't
what
even
is it called
sound.
for real? What is
They
it
don't
called?
even sound macho.
It's called a corset.
Hey, you got a
But-
backstory to this, dude. Like,
But
I
the
forgot.
thing about it is that most people don't know that when Pac wore that was made for him by Versace. The real designer made that for him because he thought that Tupac was the most handsome black man he ever seen in his life.
That's crazy.
And he said that, so you have to think about it. When you putting this on, when you say, I'm finna represent Pac and I'm finna put this on, I don't know, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I love Pac, but if I was Pac, I don't know if I would have wore that.
He's the only person that could get away with wearing that.
Absolutely.
Like nobody could. I mean,
Absolutely.
Nah.
And he
you're not
wore it
gonna
one
question,
time,
You're not gonna question nothing about Pac's authenticity,
Nah.
even in that. Like,
Pac is that man.
so they had a performance. Snoop Dogg was there, YG, Treach.
Yeah.
They didn't have certain people that maybe we thought that were close
Would
to
have
him.
been there.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith, even Keisha Cole. You know what I'm saying? Cause she was close with Pac
She was
coming
close,
up.
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of
Did
the
they have Naughty by Nature though?
Yeah, they had Treach.
Treach was there.
Treach was the
That's
only one
probably
that was
like
there.
the most.
That was like his best
authentic,
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Besides people that's probably like Stretch, but he dead or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, so we talking about Pac and all the great things about him. Unfortunately, we lost this man. But Suge Knight comes out this week, the same week all this stuff is going on, talking about his ex-wife and ex-security actually were targeting him. Pac was just, I guess we call it innocent bystander. What?
Man, I just I don't know if these people are at this high level, they targeting you, then they wouldn't have stopped there. And if they are at this high level and they targeting you, they wouldn't miss.
This
Man.
is true.
That's just like when he was on stage. Didn't he get shot up on stage when he was on stage with Chris Brown that time?
Nah, he never
who got
got
shot
No,
up? They
but
was
it was
shooting.
something in the club though. He was
on stage?
He was in
no,
a
he did get
club.
shot out of the
I
club.
thought you was talking about Pac at first.
And they
he
say
got shot at the club in Miami.
he moved Chris Brown out the way and took the shot for him or something
got
like
shot
that.
like 6
Yo,
times.
bro.
That boy,
when
he got
people,
too much bad karma. That just
man,
Yeah.
when people are
Yeah.
aiming and gunning for you, when they sending hits out on you like that, man, in the streets, people get paid so much that when they take those type of risks, they don't miss.
Right.
They don't get the wrong person. They especially not finna shoot the wrong person 5-6 times.
Right.
You're not finna
right,
shoot the wrong
right.
person that many times.
Man, like that reminds me of the Dolph situation. You know what I'm saying?
100 shots.
100 shots. It's a lot of bullets.
My boy dropped the
Hey,
Bulletproof album.
You know what I want you to do? Hey,
Read that.
read that so that everybody can see what is his album
The Young Dolph.
and how it's like speaking and talking.
Man.
That was dope how he put that
Man,
together.
that-
He did
that
it in
is so
sequence.
dope.
I think that the Young Dolph album is he talking strictly to the cats that shot at him in Charlotte. Yeah. Like the name of the album is Bulletproof. Now I'm gonna read all 10 tracks down and I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't gonna say what track number it is, okay? I'm finna read it straight down. 100 shots in Charlotte, but I'm bulletproof, so fuck them. That's how I feel. All of them. I'm so real. I pray for my enemies. I'm everything you wanna be. Shaking my head. I said, damn.
Man.
That's like he just wrote one long run-on sentence. It was
That's
like,
it.
this gonna be the tracks. Right
That's it.
here. He
When
went,
they read whoever paid for that hit, when they read that gotta make your blood boil, boy.
and I mean, just the tracks, like, how you miss a whole 100 shots? Like,
But the truck was bulletproof.
100.
Yeah, the truck was bulletproof.
That's a lot going on.
But I mean, I guess he moving like that, you know. They say this ain't the first time. I think
He got
this ain't the first time this
Yeah,
he been in some other
happened.
stuff.
Yeah, so.
But that lets you know he really in that lifestyle.
Oh yeah, you riding around bulletproof GG, you in that
You
lifestyle.
got to.
For sure.
50 did that for a long time.
Yeah, it's authentic.
All right, so moving right along, some hot topic of the week. So Twitter. You say the wrong thing on Twitter, you're gonna get some backlash, hands down. Especially if Black Twitter get a hold of it.
Woo.
So this girl tweeted the fact that French Montana thinks anyone cares about him.
Oof.
How do they find these tweets of these random people tweet? Like she didn't even at him. So do they just search their name or
Do
what?
somebody tell you or what?
So he decided to clap back. Now, BJ, I know this your first time hearing this, but this is what he said. He said, "You musty, crusty, dusty, rusty asshole with them nappy ass poetic justice braids and your come drinking, dick banging ass somewhere and be humble." That's what he said to the girl. Was saying the fact that French Montana thinks anyone cares about her.
I mean, for the fact that he went that hard in on her, that's personal. He must know her.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, because any other fan that would have something, you wouldn't give a damn.
Right.
Why he going that hard on him?
He gotta know. I mean, if he doesn't know her, then he has some serious issues that he need to deal with.
He gotta know.
You making too much. I know French is getting that bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why would that even bother you?
I don't know how they can bother. I don't even know
her.
how they can bother you if you know her. Like
Exactly.
I don't know.
You
know what I'm saying?
He pissed off.
That got under his skin. But here's where the backlash came to French. Now, basically, they're basically saying how he called her a rusty, dusty ass, nappy ass, poetic justice. That part, nappy head, all that.
Poetic justice braids.
Bruh,
Yeah.
you sell to these people, but you ain't black.
What is French?
I don't know what.
He damn sure ain't French.
Does he have black in him?
He's Moroccan. He's from Africa. No, not us. No, he more like like Arab type.
So does that give him a right to? Does he get a pass in black culture?
No.
I say no. But I think we get comfortable, and I think sometimes I ain't gonna say we just fooled, but sometimes we look at this cat and we be like, oh, that's just a bright skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think that's what it is. Same thing with Khaled.
Khaled.
I think we forget, this cat ain't wanna, we have to.
Yeah.
I think they should be judged differently. Me myself.
It's just touchy because like I listened to Migos album and like Khaled throwing that F boy left and right, which I get it. We do have a classification. I use that word.
Yeah.
You have a category of F boys. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's different when I say it.
When does it turn into? Okay, now you're being a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? When does it turn into
But now you just
feeding on. I love some things dash with abuse.
Whoa,
I don't know. That's tough, but
let them cats.
They great music.
Great
music. I just think there should be a line that you gotta be, mindful of. Especially, it's basically like when I go to the hair store that the Koreans own and they beat me up because they think I'm stealing. First of all, you selling to me. I'm your customer. You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to take care of me.
You're supposed to make sure I'm right, not just you selling me stuff.
You don't supposed to talk about me bad.
Man, that's a whole nother show right there. We want to talk about stuff like
what?
that.
We can go into that. Matter of fact, real quick, y'all know to follow us at the Sessions 318, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and then comment on our YouTube page. Let us know some of the topics y'all want us to discuss, because I think we need to talk about that, man. I spend a lot of money on hair, nails, and most of the time black people is not selling me these products. And they don't really like us. They like our spending.
Can I share something with
y'all?
We
have that. That's one of the few things that we have.
I'm gonna share something with y'all real fast that I learned in school, man. Did y'all know people from other countries study African Americans?
Absolutely.
They should.
Who has the highest amount? Who spends the most money in the United States of America?
Is it us?
It's
Absolutely.
Us. Retail. We're the number 7 spenders in the world.
Exactly. But we don't own it. We don't own anything.
We don't own nothing.
Anything.
Ain't that crazy?
Hey,
it's crazy.
Hey, look, man. I took my son on a ride through the Cooper Road the other day. There is not one black-owned store up there. No more. Mr. Rogers was the last one, and he shut it down.
Any other heads? So all the Arabs and Kansas.
How do you live in an African American community that's 98% black and not one black person owns anything?
But watch this though. Where we so messed up, we have a black-owned business and not want to spend no money. You want to get a discount handout. We don't do that with them other people. That's to me. That's I don't know. I mean, I have my own business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different than that, but
it's a reflection of self-hatred.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
That's right.
But we looking at
like we talked about earlier, division.
You know? We're looking at the only person that we hate is the
won't
person that
support
we
each
see in
other.
the mirror. Yeah.
We would not support each other.
Yeah. I mean, don't get everybody's a victim of it. I do it myself. You know, I go somewhere, I get out the car. If I see a couple of white males, I'm probably gonna be like, But if I see a couple of black males, I might get to clutching. I might be like, okay, I proceed with more caution.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what though? I can speak on that. That's the environment.
Exactly.
It's our environment.
Exactly.
I've been in both environments. So if you punch a white kid in the environment that I was in, if you punch a white kid in the face, that was like somebody getting shot. That was like murder. Oh no, he's violent. No, we don't need our kids around him now. That how we grew up, that was normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
because we grew up in our hoods that we call hoods.
It's hostile. It was a hostile territory.
They're concentration camps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all it is.
That's what the projects is.
They got brothels and whorehouses and liquor stores and all that stuff in concentration camps.
Right.
It's the same thing.
What is a
the same
ghetto?
thing.
Did y'all know the ghetto was an experiment by Hitler?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we on the same page right there.
That is. Look, we gonna stop right
Okay,
there. That's
yeah,
gonna conclude today's episode. Once again, follow us on all social media platforms, especially YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Comment below. Let us know what you think, man, on some of the topics that we touched. And before we get up out of here, we gotta play this, man. Rick Ross, Idols Become Rivals. This is our exclusive for the week, man.
Classic album.
Classic. Rather you than me if you don't got it.
Old Ross, baby.
Lyrics.
Old
Lyrics.
Ross.
Thank you for the lyrics.
Can producers please get paid?
Can I
boy?
get paid? What made the money at?
Shit, it don't matter.